Hello and welcome to our little cabin. The cabin's going up for sale. It's near Dunfermline and let's have a wee look at what we got inside. It's a single bedroom or double bedroom, but only one room. And we've got a bed. We've got 12 volt lighting in here, which runs off a battery. We've got solar panel outside. And we've got a generator just in case the sun doesn't shine here in sunny Scotland. So we've got a gas boiler, but it's never been connected, it's never worked, I've never seen it working. And if it was me, I would dismantle it and make a cupboard. Inside here we have the drinks cabinet with built-in light, so you can find your drinks. Dining breakfast bar for 3. We've got some mirror tiles which are going to be the splashback for round by the sink. The best part, I think, has been the wood burning stove. It's multi-fuel, so we can burn coal as well if we run out of sticks, but we've actually got quite a healthy wood pile at the moment. Bookshelf, wee seat by the fire, little folding table, and not a bad view out the window. There's a commercial fishery out there and you can pay by the hour and you can catch trout, you can bring them in and have them for your tea. We've got fairy lights, battery powered lights here. There are 12 volt lamps, they're not actually wired in at the moment, but there is a fuse box for them. 2-seater sofa, dog bed, 2 windows overlooking our neighbours, and we've got a kitchen with plenty of storage space underneath. As you can see, we've got a sink but no taps. We catch the rainwater outside and we tend to bring it in by 5 litre cartons, 5 litre bottles, but it wouldn't take too much to put either a manual hand pump or an electric pump. We've got a 3 burner hob with a grill and oven. This is a camper van type oven. It runs off propane. The bottle's in here. Again, that should really be outside. If we were staying longer term, we would put it out there and plumb it in properly. This window opens. The window by the breakfast bar opens, but the others are sealed. We bring our water in, our drinking water. We bring that from home, but there are some public taps nearby where you can pick up water. Storage place here. And let's go to the electric box. We've got 12 circuits here. We're only using 3. That's my absence of imagination. And here's the 12 volt lamps I was talking about. We've got a battery connected just now, and we can plug USB, we can plug cigarette lighter sockets in here and keep ourselves topped up. So we've never had batteries going flat, even on the dullest of days. In the winter time we do have a generator. It's a 2 horsepower little generator. The batteries sit outside when we're here. There is a wee housing for them to go in, and there's a generator, so you can just wire that straight into the same system and use your fuses and your lights and everything else. So you get quite a big decking area. Nothing's attached to the ground here, so this is a static caravan that's been clad, and it's just sitting on the ground. It doesn't have foundations. You're not allowed foundations here, and the decking has been done in a similar way. It's got pallets underneath, and then I've decked over the top of it to give me a smooth surface, keep me off the ground in the winter time. Small dog not included in sale. We've got a toilet, outdoor toilet obviously, and it's a 2 bucket composting toilet system, and it's basically just a commode with a bucket, and we empty it, put sawdust on it and empty it when it needs to be emptied. We've got a shower, which is a pump action bottle, so you heat water on the stove, bung it in there, get it to the right temperature, pump it up and spray yourself in the shower curtain area. We use this as a shed as well, so we've got lots of other bits and pieces in here. And yet another fire extinguisher. We've got fire extinguishers, 3 of them, and a carbon monoxide alarm as well, obviously with the open fire. So it's quite a big bit of ground, so it would ideally suit someone who was keen on gardening. And you can see we've got bird feeders and bird boxes. We get a lot of wildlife here. We've had buzzards, we've had herons. There's a swan over there actually at the moment. The fishery pond comes right up to the edge here, and there's a path that goes the whole way round, so people can fish. You can't really fish at this end, it's not really deep enough, but there are fish in there to keep it well stocked. So the garden area goes from here to where the cars and the car and the van are, and comes down the path there to our neighbours and up as far as this drainage ditch here. It's quite fertile soil. I've chosen to grow docks and stinging nettles, but you could obviously grow something a bit more useful if you wanted to. I've cut some of the grass back, but I wanted to let it flower, let it bloom, let it be grass. But there are areas here that are covered over to stop weed growth, so we can plant things in them. But yeah, plenty of gardening space. A big compost heap down there, obviously with the toilet system. You compost it, you need to compost it for a year, and then personally I would grow flowers for the first year. I wouldn't grow any food stuff until at least 2 years down the line. There's a drainage being put in, the big drainage to cover the whole land has been put in. I put in some small drainage because this bit was getting a bit wet here, so there's extra drainage ditches here. And footpaths, my 3 attempted footpaths. The grass grows really quick, obviously in the summer. If you're not here all the time, you do want a sort of a reasonable path, but it's not a bad size area. And around the back we've got a little lean-to shed for storing our bits and pieces in, and I'm still painting, obviously painting the thing, that'll be done later today. And this is our little lean-to shed. You can store tools. It hasn't got a door at the front, but you could have. This is a rainwater harvesting area. The gutter's missing. I need to put that on. We took it off to paint the cladding, but that'll fill up the butts. The 2 butts need to be connected, and then if you had a pump, this is the kitchen window here, so it could pump quite simply with an electric pump or a manual one from here straight to the sink. Wood pile around here, and then the grey water comes down that pipe and goes into the ground here, and there's a maze of little ditches that zigzag backwards and forwards, and this is a grey water irrigation system, I suppose. It filters out any impurities, so by the time the moisture gets to the water table, it's been cleaned through the roots of various plants. I've been taking seeds from the bulrushes and planting them here. They haven't taken yet, but maybe next year we'll get some more seeds in, I don't know. But there is an access path for our neighbours to come down, and that leads down to the cabins. The 4th cabin, there are 3 cabins at the moment. There's a 4th one which was demolished and is being rebuilt, and I believe that's going to be let out as a sort of Airbnb type thing. So we're back to the path now. There's a cabin from this side. As you can see, it is basically a static caravan with cladding attached to the outside. It's got some additional insulation. It does get cold in the winter time. Good excuse to get the fire on. Hope you like it.